Go.
And we're back.
Do you think that'll work? Oh,
That's better.
Here we go.
Yours was like one, like his was like a little bit bigger.
I just wanted to
That's what
settle
she
like
said.
intro.
I'm sorry.
I clap cheeks. That's what I
Damn.
do.
Claps.
Okay, so welcome back, everybody, to another episode of It's On Us podcast. It is Mr. Jacob bringing us in today. We got Mr. Gabe all the way to the end.
Hello.
Did you just introduce yourself in third person?
That was a weird pause. Like, it was
All right, switch it up a little bit.
Mr. Jacob, okay.
Mr. Jacob. Then we got, next to Gabe, we got Mr. Cliff.
Mr. Cliff.
like a substitute teacher is over here.
Right.
Then we got Mr. Schrader.
Hello.
And then we got the one and only Osh Dunk.
I'm not a Mr. Osh, though.
Wow.
Oh, Mr.
I
Osh.
must be the gym teacher or something.
Damn.
All right, bet.
I'm sorry. So welcome back, everybody.
Yo.
This is the misfit roster of substitute teachers.
Hey,
Hey,
we're dropping 30 on whoever.
Better sit the fuck down and listen.
It was crazy, though, because like,
Welcome
in
to
high school,
class.
though, we did have those teachers that like could play basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You remember like the student versus like teacher games?
Like, they always brought out Chad. And if you know, like, Chad scored 1,000 points at Clearview, so he would give motherfuckers hell when he came back.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He
think
was
we had
waiting
like,
for it. Like, all right.
for ours, we had like Mr. Knight. I don't know if you guys remember him from high school.
He had lockdown defense.
Yeah. We was in like middle school and I seen him like dunk. I'm like, bro, you just taught social studies just like not too long ago. Now you're like,
You hooping now. How you
crazy.
do that?
oh, that's interesting now, but yeah. So Jacob, we got some topics today, right?
Yes, we do. But to start off, you had mentioned some things you wanted to talk about. So why don't you dive on into those first?
Yeah, so like before the podcast started, we kind of had a conversation about just like where we are in life and like for you guys, what does maturity look like?
What does maturity look like?
Yeah.
So, to start, yesterday it was kind of interesting. I had my garage sale this weekend, and we were sitting there, and a little girl came in, and she was so, I don't know, she was so polite, and it really felt like she had to have been like 7 years old. She was like, "Excuse me, does this work?" And my brother was like, "No, I don't think so. You know, you had to get some batteries." And she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, what size are your clothes?" Like, she was being so polite, and then like she left, and everybody in the room was like, she was really like mature.
She
like,
has manners.
Yeah, manners. I think that's kind of where I was like, wow, like it was. I don't know, just for me, like I felt like that was like maturity and showing at like a really young age, like not sitting there acting a fool. I don't know. It's
Like throwing a tantrum or like just doing something
doing, yeah.
outrageous.
So I think it's like how you present yourself is where maturity comes from in a way.
I think it's how you present yourself, but also how you react or don't react. Like, you could have situations where, like, somebody's trying to egg you on, and you could be like, I could react, but is it really worth it? Like, is it worth, like, getting into a spat or anything?
That's very
I'm the
true.
petty king.
And, like, for me, like, it's not worth it. That's where we're opposites. Like, it does nothing for me. It gets me more tired and aggravated than anything. It's like, what's the point of making myself aggravated by feeding into this person when I don't need to?
So you live by the concept of like they go low, you go high, instead of like they go low, I'm on the ground with you. I'm the soil.
Yeah,
with
pretty
you.
much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think
Playing
it's a
seed.
societal idea. I think maturity is usually like it's like connected to like more old soul values. You're always taking the higher road. You're always choosing the better decision. Like John said, you're not acting a fool, and you're just well put together. I guess that's the best way to put maturity, because we usually associate like young actions with immature. You know what I mean? When you're doing like, that's what she said jokes, this, that, and the third.
That's
like,
gonna be funny
you know
forever
what
though.
I mean? When somebody's like, just so well put together, they kind of act older than what they are. We just associate that with mature.
Can you just lift your mic up a little bit?
For instance, yeah, I got you. When like that, how old was she?
She had been 8 years old.
And she acts like a 13, 14-year-old with, good manners. You're going to say, oh, she's mature for, 7, 8 years old. She acts like, a teenager with good manners. You know what I mean? So I guess when you're just a little ahead of the curve, you get slapped with the mature thing.
So is it like who you're around? Maybe like you're 7, but you grew up around 12-year-olds. So like
Yeah.
you may
It
seem more
definitely,
mature.
it's your environment. Like, I feel like being the oldest, like, you have to be more mature than your brothers or sisters.
You got to be the example.
And
Right.
sometimes that's not always the case.
And-
So,
yeah,
sometimes-
that's true too. But you know what I mean? There's certain things that you have to do for them to know how to do too.
True.
Like cutting the grass, or you know what I mean? Like cutting the grass at the age
Being
of like 6.
responsible.
Right,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. I don't know. Maturity is like It's like a gray space. I feel like there's so much. There's so many like areas of maturity like that you can indulge in that it's kind of hard to actually say somebody's 100% mature.
No, I completely 100% agree because, it goes based off perspective too. Person A could have these type of responsibilities, and person B won't. Mm-hmm. So therefore, like your maturity levels around different, I guess, subcategories are going to be totally different.
Right.
Whether like social life. Somebody like me, I'm gonna be home. You know that. Somebody like Gabe, he gonna be out because we got two different things and two different maturity levels when it comes to stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a kid in the house, so I'd be home.
No. I said that's where it comes like different growth.
I would compare it to like me and my brother. So like when we were like 13 years old, I was playing basketball, being outside, doing things, and my brother was going to make money. He was going to cut grass. He was going
to
even
consider that mature.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, am I immature because I'm out there doing things still, but I'm not making money. But he has this mindset of I'm looking forward in the future, and I want to trying to plan out. I was like living for the moment basically, and like,
you were more present.
Well, but I bet you he would have been hooping too if he didn't take a spot. So let's just clear the air.
Hey, look. I hooped for 2 years in middle school. Listen here, all right. I was a great practice player, man. I was giving them starters heavy defense. Like, hey, look,
heavy D, huh?
Pause. And here's another example of maturity. You can have like an 8-year-old at home and a 12-year-old, and if the 12-year-old is acting like wild all the time, not doing what they got to do, but the 8-year-old is doing dishes, folding their clothes all the time and shit like that, the parents will say, "Man, your little brother act more mature than you do." You know what I mean? Because the way he carries himself, the way he has self-sustainability versus like the older one, just again,
and it could be even
not acting his age and stuff.
Well, it could even be he or she's watching the other one like, I don't want to be like that. It's like,
yes,
I'm not trying to act like that when I'm 12, so I'm gonna act differently now. And
I think that's a part of a mature mindset. Just you're able to see stuff and be like, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not what I want to aspire to be.
Exactly.
So
person to think
here's a couple signs, I guess. I've been doing research too, so like a couple signs of maturity is like you discuss ideas, not people.
Yep.
You love yourself as much as you love anyone else.
Yep.
You take responsibility for your actions, regardless of fault. It may be like maybe your fault, their fault, but you're taking the higher road, right? You understand not everything requires your opinion, and then
that's a tough one for everybody.
I think that's a societal.
I think
issue
that's that's like the key problem. I feel like,
especially with social media, because you can pop off your opinion in 2 seconds. It's like, did you really need to? Did you?
Yeah.
But your thoughts and opinion make social media.
That's true.
That's
true.
Right? That's what the whole gist of it is. And then you keep an open mind to everything and attached to nothing.
Minimalist.
I don't know.
I like
about
that one.
last one. Attached to nothing.
No, just be able to be easily detached from something.
Like you're, of course, you're gonna have your core beliefs or what you're attached to, but be open to. Okay, I'm gonna be open, receptive of this. If I don't vibe with it, I don't. But if I do, hey, maybe I can add it to something I already do, type of ordeal.
So is it more so like for guys, I guess, young men, because we were conversation before the podcast, passport to manhood, or what was it called, men of honor, right?
Yes.
So like I don't know, some of the topics were like your emotional intelligence and how guys mature slower than women do, and like for you guys, do you feel like you mature now in this space better than you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or just like mentally, like do you still feel like a part of you still has to like
keep growing?
I'll go first because I know I still got to keep growing, but I feel like I am getting more mature though. So
in what sense you think?
I would just say in my actions, like you said, taking responsibility in the things that I've done in life. I would say just kind of being more stern about, being on the pod, actually, being my due diligence for this, going to work, paying the bills. I feel like that's like the key thing. I'm like trying to build my credit up more now, so I'm getting like starting
to pay attention now.
Pay attention, yeah.
Plus, I gotta I see Eric what he's doing, and it's kind of like, all right,
that's inspiring.
Kind of give you extra kick to like, hold up, I could.
Right.
No, I feel it.
So you're like you said, who you're around. So you're kind of saying like, who I'm around, I'm watching them,
right,
doing
succeed,
things.
and
yeah, you can do it too.
He's flourishing. He's happy. Life is good for him right now, and like that's promising to see for somebody my age. I've been known for X amount of years. It's kind of like how Ash, when he first got his first, got the house, and then you, and then now you and you. Like, I'm like, damn it, now I'm the only one. I gotta get in this bag now.
But now that's like adding fuel to your fire, because I'm like, man, everybody around me has a house. Now
Right.
it's my turn to get a house.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. And that's kind of like how you should, I guess, through life approach yourself. Like your circle, you look at it like, you know, have we been doing the same things for the last 3 to 5 years? If so, what are those things that we're doing? Are they productive?
Which of those things are important to keep doing?
Right.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
some things could
definitely.
be like productive, counterproductive. Like, I don't know. It all comes in like moderation,
Right.
I guess. Right. So that was just like something I'm like trying to like process, and like I'm really, really big on mental health. I want to get more into it. Just like helping myself and those around me, like just grow in some sense. Like,
Well, to go back to our conversation in the garage real quick, you mentioned Men of Honor, and I told you like for being a Men of Honor for me personally, like I was like one of the only white dudes in it, like, but I enjoyed it because it gave me a different perspective about everything.
I thought you were Mexican.
And wait, so for the people at home, so Men of Honor, can you explain?
Men of Honor was just
So basically, Men of Honor. We started this in like high school. Basically like every
Started
I don't
in
know
middle
what.
school. It was
Yeah,
Okay,
middle
middle
school.
school, right?
General
every
So-
Wednesday we would
We would collect. We
had
would
to
have
wear a
to
tie.
Wear a
a tie. We would have conversations about what it's like to be a boy, going into a man, how's puberty, any like
Life.
everyday struggles. Like
right.
those are open conversations that a lot of people don't have.
So I mean, schools, they really should implement that kind of state, city, wide. 'cause
Right. Because like
everybody they're going through their own issues, and
even just like
have a group.
being able to wear a tie, like you're gonna dress up,
having a purpose.
right? Having a purpose. Like at first when I did, I was like, I'm not one to like stand out wearing all dressed up clothes. But the more I started doing it, the more I was like, oh, hey, this ain't too bad. You know what I mean? You establish that confidence at an early age to be able to approach a group of men like that of higher stature too, and just being able to learn.
That reminds me of that. There's this movement. I want to say, is it called Black Excellence? Where these guys, they go on marches and they're in suits. They go to like they go to like downtown Houston, and they do marches, and they
They
speak
all
on,
wear suit and ties, and they just
all-
speak on things that matter to them and what's relevant at the time. And what they want out of life and how they can progress in some way, though. But yeah, just wearing the shirt and tie, you present yourself differently. Why is that, though? Do you feel like because I had this tie on, I had to be a punctual type of way, or
I feel like it's just like getting a haircut. You feel better about yourself. So then,
nice tailored suit,
Yep.
and look good, feel good, maybe.
talk good.
Do any of you
Smell
guys
good.
have a tailor suit?
I have 2 because of the wedding.
Right. Okay. Do you have any?
I don't have it's not tailored, but it's like fitted for me. Like it's like my size.
Okay,
maybe. It's not
okay.
like-
Same.
Same. I got same situation as him. Not a tailor's.
Yeah, no Steve Harvey suits or
I'm
anything
not.
like that. But
Oh shit!
yeah, that shit. That
I gotta buy. I'm the only one here without a suit.
You got
Yeah, I got like a whole.
something.
I don't have a vest. That's
Right,
the only thing I need.
but you got, like-
I have a whole 3-piece suit.
Suit jacket.
damn.
Yeah.
I just feel sexy when I'm in like,
Fuck yeah.
man, like
That
I'm
shit's
making
fun.
good choices. I'm just overly more confident and attractive, and I'm just you just
I
carry
feel
yourself
like
differently.
like over time, like the suit is like always been appealing. So like when you see somebody walking in with a suit, like man, what the fuck you do for a living?
Right,
Off
right.
rip, you already just assume like lawyer,
You're wondering, yeah.
doctor. You know what I mean? I feel like it's only good connotations that come with wearing a
And
suit.
that's why they wear them on TV. It's more attractive. It's just you think they're of higher status.
Or
when
like
you
a
see
sport
suits.
coat even. I don't even have a sports coat.
Hmm.
Damn, I gotta
Gotta
update my
get you one, man.
gotta
Yeah,
update my
you
wardrobe.
I think I got 2 sports coats.
Mind you, back then everybody dressed that way.
Literally,
I can't
like-
wait to go
like
to that wedding though. I'm about to dress. fuck
Literally,
good.
like the 30s, 20s, 30s, like people.
Dude,
that's
the
what,
20s
that's all they
was-
wore. They was just suit jackets and ties and hats.
Slick
and-
hair
The
and
20
everybody was
fashion was fire. 1920s.
You only had 3-4 suits though back then.
Right,
To
true,
say,
true.
yeah.
like, yeah. I seen the TikTok videos like you need 5 essential suits, and then with the pieces you can have up to 75
That's
combinations.
crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Damn.
that's interesting though. But yeah, that's just something I've been like processing. I'm like, what can we do as like guys here to like educate the people watching this video and those around us to like just try to like slowly upgrade your life in some space.
Getting rid of toxic people.
Toxicity.
Yeah. Going through that right now.
What type of toxic? Like,
Just I wouldn't even say like just any kind of toxic, just somebody who's just holding you back, or somebody who just can't never see the good in anything, or just little shit. Like
Nah.
I think it's very imperative to like actually like understand that the glass is always half full instead of half empty.
Always. It's
there
always
you go.
helpful.
And I think once you kind of like switch that balance and you think it's half empty, I don't think you'll never go back. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you
See, I've kind of struggled with that. Like I was like, okay, is it half full or is it half empty? I mean, it's I get the optimistic person in me would say, yeah, it's half full for sure. And then there's times where I'm like, it's half empty right now. Like I don't know, I just feel like it maybe switches with my mood a little bit.
right.
That's very well
It's
possible.
Like in the situation, it could be like, damn, this is like hard to be optimistic about. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. Because it's two pieces of the same pie, if you really boil it down.
I know.
But yeah, I'm always glass half full type of guy. Like I always think like some way, somehow, like something's gonna shake. It's gonna shake in our favor, shake in my favor. Like it's just gonna happen. But I don't know. I'm always optimist.
Yeah. What led you to be an optimist though? Like, just you're very observant though. As
Yes,
we know.
I've had somebody talk to me last week. Was like, when I first met you, I noticed that you're very observant. Like you literally scan a whole room and you just watch how people talk, communicate, and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I don't know why. It's just something I enjoy doing because I feel like
You got it from me.
I got it from Gabe.
Yeah.
Just something I enjoy doing, so I want to be able to communicate in any circle that I'm present in. And that's one thing that I find important. Like I have cookouts, but I also call them networking events because I like to introduce people to different friends, different community of people. Like I don't know, I enjoy that. I enjoy just people getting along with people.
There you go.
Okay.
I agree with that. How'd your cookout go last week? I did not make it.
Good.
Speaking
Everybody,
of networking events, I didn't make it.
but like everybody left by like 10. It was really weird. I was like, oh shit.
It was Sunday, right?
Yeah, it was Sunday.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. So you had a cookout, and then John, you just did a garage sale.
Yeah. So this past weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I took off of work. So that was actually really nice, refreshing to break my weeks up. I was able to have a garage sale for 3 days with my brother. It was at his house, and I did good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I got rid of a lot of junk. Just like I was, because I'm an eBay seller, so I have all this stuff that I've been collecting over the years. Like, let me throw it on eBay. I bought it for $25. Let me try to sell it for $20, or let me try to sell it for $50, and it'd be kind of stale to me, stale product in a way. Like I'm almost like I'm a fucking store.
You got all this back stock you gotta get rid of.
Literally. So I was like, look, just threw everything, took all my listings off of eBay, and put it on those tables, and I was like, whatever I can make out of it, like literally to get some sort of money, because in a way it's like an investment.
Did you have an item that sold quicker than you thought it would sell?
Like top seller, like a blow up doll or something. Or like something. Like, I don't know.
Pause.
Damn, I'm a misser. I'm a misser.
Clif over there like, John, just stop.
We can't go back down to last week's. Oh, man. All right. No, actually, the first thing that sold in the garage sale was something that I had. It was a giant Buddha. It was probably like this big around. It was a wooden, like a solid wooden Buddha. I sold it for $2. I'm like, I think I got it for $1 at a garage. So there you go. I made 50%. Yeah, I made 100% on my thing. So it's like, but could I have asked $5 for it? Sure, but would it have sold? Maybe not.
Maybe.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I can't get too greedy. But as far as like what items, it was kind of, there was I had VCRs and combo players and things. Those are something to look out for. But
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't seen a VCR in a fucking while.
yeah, they're hard to come by, and they're hard to sell on eBay because you have to ship them, and it's very likely that they're going to break. So I tried to sell them at this garage sale, and people just weren't interested. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to take them back and maybe just ship them on eBay and wish me luck.
Hope for the best.
Do TVs now, they still have like the VCR hookups?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the coax. They just need a coax cable.
Yeah, so you
I
can.
swore I read not too long ago they're kind of making a comeback with tapes though, so you might want to hold on to it.
Yeah, literally, there was some guy there. There was some guy. He came yesterday. He was like, I got some VHSs I want to watch, and then he was kind of weird looking. I'm like, man, hopefully you ain't, I don't know what you watching, but you go ahead,
Stop.
go ahead, man.
God, dude.
But no, for people out there to make a quick buck, I'm telling you, go to garage sales. If you ever heard of Gary Vaynerchuk, he tells people always, if you're on your
Gary V's a go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gary.
Gary V's a go. If you're down on your luck, man, you got $20. Go on a Saturday morning. Go to a fucking garage sale. Get you some shit for cheap and try to flip that shit.
Try to flip it.
Marketplace, Craigslist now. That you can do it. Sell it local. Get the cash in your hand.
It's crazy because most things are like profitable. Like You can sell just about anything.
Literally.
You can sell bathwater.
I don't know about your bathwater.
Yeah, not my bathwater.
Man, I throw a straight on myself.
No, but you were smart about this though, garage sale, because like outside the garage sale, there was an
estate sale next door, and we had the most traffic we've ever had at a garage sale. Rest in peace to Rich and Marianne, Joe's neighbors. They had so much stuff, and they brought a lot of people to the neighborhood. So we were able to kind of link with them, and it worked out. I think we brought them people because some people didn't even know what was going on next door.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we were kind of like, hey, next door is a thing. So it worked out very well.
Both parties capitalized.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
literally. So my brother, he was, he garbage picks and shit. He actually, he was selling shit that he garbage picked. It was like, I have nothing into it. Literally $0.
literally
That's smart though.
All profit.
one man's trash is the other man's treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else we got, Jacob?
Oh shit.
Gas prices are going down slowly but surely. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yesterday it was weird. In Amherst, it was like $3.80, and then in Lorraine it was like $3.50. I'm like, just literally a half a block away.
Yeah.
You're waxing.
Shit, Circle K like $3.40 right now.
Ooh,
Hey.
shit.
So Cliff had dropped a gaming question, and I not liked it because I think we all play video games now or once in our life. And he said, "What was a better franchise, GTA, 2K, or Call of Duty?"
Mm.
Who wants to go first on that one?
I'm gonna have to go on a limb and say Call of Duty.
Ooh.
See?
Let me hear why.
This is gonna be.
I
polarizing.
seen something on the internet. I don't know if it's true, but the amount of gameplay hours played on like Call of Duty servers is more hours than what human existence has been.
More hours spent just gaming.
Oh my goodness.
I can believe it though, because I used to be just all 2K, and then
Right.
at the point in time, I'm like, let's get on this Call of Duty though, and I found myself spending hours like.
And I think that's with any game. Like really, if you think like one of us play a game for 4 or 5 hours straight, there's another person down the block doing the same thing, and down that block and another and another. There's millions of people playing for multiple hours.
Sometimes billions.
Yeah, literally. And I think what the difference is now with like streaming, a lot of people want to stream too. So now you can, actually
capitalize on your gameplay, and there's so many different ones. Minecraft, those games that people just
Apex,
Fortnite,
Rocket League.
2K is getting really good at streaming right now
And
too.
think about the individuals
Fall
who
Guy.
break streaming records, so they stay on streaming for long periods of time on purpose.
Well, to piggyback off that real quick, Vermillion High School, this was their first year in e-gaming. Their team won the Fortnite state championship.
Wow. Congrats.
I was
to them.
like,
Shout out.
Yeah, like
the
I said,
hell
you just
up,
go.
like-
Like I told you, you can go to school for that shit. Now.
yeah, like they're
Mind blowing.
they're gonna be
Like
a wave
gaming
of that.
scholarship.
Like E-Arena is coming to downtown Elyria, like that. Like
I seen it.
yeah. So it's like
said.
just
What is?
esports arena. It's
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, like where the whole powerhouse lifting used to be, right across the street from the square on Broad. Yeah,
He,
Wait, we talking about Elyria?
yeah.
Yep.
he
Right
talking
on
like we know it.
Cleveland
He
Street.
talking
I'm
like
sorry.
I know.
He's
I'm
like, that's fourth and.
like,
No,
Okay,
actually, I
Jacob.
don't.
I only
the
know
street
what
name.
you're talking about because of the powerhouse. I
Yeah.
always see
Yeah.
like the
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
like the thing on the side.
Yep.
See, I agree with you, Gabe. Call of Duty, they got all them games every November they release something.
But, hey,
every about.
Modern Warfare
I'm getting
2.
that. I'm getting that.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm
there's-
copping that for the 5 for sure.
I yesterday at the garage sale, I had a Grand Theft Auto poster from when I used to work at Family Video. 2014 pre-order. 2014. That game's been out for 8 years. 5, just the 5th one,
Yeah.
and that shit's still bumping.
Still doing
going.
online shit for it. Like
Still going.
They even did a
Strong.
collab with Dr. Dre.
yeah.
That's crazy. See, I think Fortnite started that. They started doing them in-game concerts and shit, and people are like, oh, we can actually do this shit. Have a collaboration in the world of the live world in there. That's dope.
But
But then again, for 2K having
Yeah, I almost like punched you in the throat. I have
What
this
the
very,
fuck was that?
and this is
Ran
for
out
the
of
audience,
breath.
not to cut you off, John, but I have this extreme, and I know it's like maybe
Like
a
a trigger.
disease.
Oh, he's triggered now. I
Disease.
can tell. Yeah.
But I do not like the ASMR of people gulping.
I'm sorry.
It drives me absolutely
First of all,
fucking
I did
insane.
not even notice I did it on the mic. I tried to lean
Slow
away.
down. You was
I
like,
apologize.
He was trying to get out whatever he
You
was
ain't
trying
that damn thirsty, bro. You ain't in the middle of the Sahara.
I'm
Calm
sorry.
the fuck
it's like a
down.
little kid, like you try to little kid, like when little kids drink.
Be
they're
more
like,
mature.
I apologize.
I actually punched my radio face once because it like came on all of a sudden. That's why I don't listen to like radio no more.
Okay,
'Cause if
so-
I hear a gulp, I'm ready to hit my fucking radio
I,
face.
well, I apologize.
We might have to
do
censor that. For,
Stop. But because well, you mentioned the word collab, and I watched the Pivot this week with Kevin Hart, and
are you going off topic?
yeah, a little bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll stop. It was just it was just about how aware people are about collaborating on projects now in this day and age. Because how you brought up Fortnite and concerts, people had their own sponsored Chipotle and McDonald's meals. So just bringing up how
Jack Harlow, KFC.
right, like how aware
Travis started that too.
young entrepreneurs and young businesses can realize how
Their likeness.
viable a collaboration could be to help them take off. That's all. That was just a
No, you're good. You're right. And see, but then again, 2K with the microtransactions and every year coming out with a new season.
new storyline
I know. See, but I haven't bought a 2K since 2K16 or 17.
because you trash.
Because I fucking couldn't stand it no more. I'm like, I'm done. It's the same shit. It's worse. The gameplay's getting worse.
I stopped after 18, but I bought the most recent one. The most recent one is good.
Oh yeah, the most recent one's pretty good.
Yeah, I bought that shit for $10. I seen
Me,
that shit on there.
hey,
I was
me
like,
too.
"Yeah."
It's worth buying.
That's a good deal.
So as far as the best gaming franchise, I mean, what else? What do you think, Gosh?
I don't play a lot of video games now, but I just hooked up my PlayStation in the other room now because we're in here. So I may start gaming again.
There you go.
I don't know, but again, I would have to buy a P5, and do I really want a PlayStation 5?
Why you gotta buy one?
No,
Just still.
So why you gotta buy one?
just to update. Like I got a P4 still.
So do I.
Oh, well, I
Ain't
mean,
no wrong. Yeah.
okay,
My
well,
shit's still running hard.
Yep.
My pro,
yeah.
I got a pro and a 5.
he's bougie. So
Wait, so any of you guys have a P5?
I got a P5 and a P4 still.
How do you? What's the difference?
P5? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The P5, it kind of like took some of the features off Xbox in the mild ways, but like it's very like user friendly. It's simpler to change.
Smooth.
Apps. It's just way
Just
it's,
smooth.
It's,
It's
a,
smooth.
it's
It's
a real
smooth.
upgrade from the PS4. That's all I can say. Graphics are better. Controls feel better. It's just it is better.
Because at one point I was an Xbox guy. I'm like, it's too bulky, and like,
You don't need to get headphones. You can talk.
Yeah,
like,
you can
the
talk with the
on
mic.
on the thing. So
There
you
you
can
go.
literally say, "Hey, where you going?" And like, you can
Yeah.
just hear them.
And then but see, I like that question, but I think there's like a bunch of like tier 2 franchises, I guess people can say, but can be like Halo,
Madden,
Madden, okay, Spyro.
Spider-Man.
You said
Batman.
Spyro?
Spyro was a classic ass game on the
did
PlayStation.
I do like it, but it ain't nothing.
It ain't doing
It
numbers
ain't
like-
sniffing
yeah.
towards them at
Oh,
all.
okay, that's okay.
I
That's
put
fair.
Animal Crossing on tier 2.
You
That
could.
shit's
Crossing.
Hey, you could.
I heard a
Love
lot.
that shit.
I heard like people love that fucking game.
The Pokemon,
Pokemon.
games.
Hey, white people eat that shit up. white people love Animal Crossing. I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
Hey,
ain't no
shout
fact.
out Leah. Leah loves
She
Animal
do.
Crossing.
Oh, you know what's tier 1 though? We forgot to mention low key Mario Party. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Mario series.
I,
love
I need Mario game.
Yeah, because they still going strong too. And
Strong.
low key Pokemon, like you said too.
Pokemon, yeah.
Pokemon Stadium for the N64.
That was dope.
That was my shit.
I gotta give respect to Nintendo because these are mainly like PS5 and Xbox games. Like,
True,
you gotta give respect to Nintendo.
You think you said Halo too? I mean, there's
I mean, does
so many.
Does anybody got like a classic game like you pop that in, you automatically know what that smoke is?
Nintendo 64 Super Smash Brothers.
Hey,
I don't like the cube one. I like the
listen,
Nintendo 64.
oh yeah.
The Cube one was good. But the
GameCube?
classic, the GameCube one, it was good. But the N64 version,
N64 GoldenEye.
It's the GOAT one.
GoldenEye. Oh,
Me and Gabe used to play GoldenEye on the 64.
I knew cheat codes to that game and everything.
yes.
That I didn't know, but
We-
I beat the game probably like 100 fucking times. I tell you that. Knew where everything was at off the rip.
Oh, yeah, he
Going
did.
straight to shit. Boom, boom, boom,
I'm
boom.
like, Gabe, how'd you get that? Don't worry about it. Shit, over here 3 years ago. Don't worry about it, Unc. Just whoop. I'm like, damn, dude, let's shit. I'll get all freaked out if I got one kill. He over here beat me 7-1. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that multiplayer that was awesome.
That was up. You want to resolve some issues? You resolve some issues.
Recently, I tried to look on the internet for like a fully like jailbroken like N64, like with all the games. Bro, I can't find that shit for shit.
Do you still have that one?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
All right.
I gotta find it.
We have a big family, and usually
'Cause I wanna play it
I
soon.
think all my cousins had a Nintendo 64, but most of us only had one controller. We had two, luckily, thanks to my parents just spoiling us. But when they brought over those other two controllers, and we got to play a 4-player GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah.
It was over.
Smoke.
Over.
I think the last time I played it was at fucking OU. We would play like Beerio Kart.
Oh, nice.
So like you'd have to like finish your beer and like try to
Oh yeah.
beat the race, but you couldn't drink and drive, so you had to like
Yes.
Stop and
you had to like put the controller down.
I know people that play that with the Wii.
nice.
Yeah, I played that one time. I'm like,
There is a place though. I forget where it is. Maybe it's in Buffalo, New York. You can actually do like the real life Mario.
Oh, yeah.
go-kart.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my god.
I know in
lit.
Tokyo they got like
Yeah,
a whole
that-
ass thing.
Tokyo got one, and yeah, Buffalo just finished theirs earlier this year, I believe.
That's lit.
Nice.
I know we mentioned like we feel safe here because I'm completely with you on that, John. But I would like to visit Tokyo. If I guess I had to go somewhere because I want to see like Nintendo World and
Nintendo World be fire.
I'm trying to see
The
Naruto
technology
World.
over there is crazy. They got like shoestrings that are crazy. I want to see it all over there.
Hell yeah, that Naruto World out there is fucking gas. Yeah, I don't watch Naruto, but anybody
Yeah.
that watches Naruto, you know what I'm talking about.
And I heard they're like McDonald's over there go ham.
Yeah, they got different.
Yeah, I follow
different
this.
Shit.
They
I
got
follow
a better
this.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
follow
they
this
got-
thing on Snapchat. They do like different cuisines, like so they take like all the things at McDonald's, like in the U.S. and like UK and like Japan. Bro, that shit be crazy. They have like way different sauces. Their shit, like their medium is like our small. Like it's like a lot. Like their portions are kind of different, but it's like they only get one size. There's not like ours where you get fucking quadruple XL
40,
drinks.
Yeah, 40-liter drinks. It's like, or
You
whatever,
get healthy
40
size.
What country are you
Exactly.
talking about again?
Japan.
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 Yeah, they're very portioned. We're fucking fat here.
We overindulge in
Yeah.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have as
And that's
many
what it
kids
is.
as you want. Eat as much as you want. Do whatever.
Because again, that goes back to like how they teach their kids. Like they got a certain amount of time on the internet,
Yeah, their phones. I think there's like chips in their phones and shit that they only can.
and it shuts off after a certain
Yeah.
time. TikTok came from there.
Yeah. Well,
And now
their
That's
TikTok.
China.
China.
Their
okay.
their TikTok is different because they're mainly like their TikTok is more like building shit and like more informational like than what like you see on like your regular TikTok.
Hey, is that an egg on a burger, bro?
So this is the
yeah,
Japan
Cheese loco
McDonald's menu:
loco moco.
Garlic
garlic
menu.
shrimp burger,
Count me in.
roasted soy sauce, double thick beef patties.
Give me
Hold
that
on,
double.
hold on.
thick.
I need that
Double thick.
sakugiri potato and beef jalapeno man. That shit look crazy. What? Sakuguri.
Oh, you still got the classic.
Hey, sauce McMuffin. Can't go wrong with that motherfucker.
Again, we're not sponsored by McDonald's. We're
Chicken
just going over.
teriyaki filet. Come on, man.
Come on, this is
Hyru mac teriyaki. What?
Man, count me in.
See, pull up their sauces.
okay. Hold on, let me see.
John's face of approval.
Look at that, the Bahi Big Mac.
Nah,
Damn.
that's too much, man.
Fish fillet. That's,
Good.
that's a double patty, baby.
Good God.
Well, no, yeah, like I do want to try different cuisines in the world, like that regular shit that we have, like McDonald's, like you said, that shit be going crazy out there, man. Their KFC be hitting different too. They be having hella shit.
Don't they got the Rick and Morty sauce out there too?
Do they? Boy,
Rick and
I've been
Morty
trying
sauce.
to find that motherfucker for a grip.
Never had the Rick and Morty.
Szechuan, or is that?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yep.
Are you guys like a seafood fans?
Yes.
Yes.
Been to like a
Yes and no.
boil? Oh,
I've never been to a boil. I
No,
do
me
want to
either.
go to one. I feel like I would eat more than a boil.
My mom's done a boil. a few
so
times.
like, what are you a fan of seafood? Like, what's your like?
I like crab, and lobster. Really,
Crab
I
lobster.
bought my mom a king crab leg yesterday from the West Side Market.
Baby,
I was like,
huge.
she was like, and I bought a crab leg. She was like, why? I was like, cause. So I had some money. Here you
She
go.
liked it. She liked it.
Oh,
Like,
she loves crab. She was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, here." She's like, "Thanks."
crab, lobster, shrimp,
All that shit.
scallop, oysters are they're okay.
yeah, like mussels and that type of shit.
Yeah, I've
I don't-
never
I can't-
had-
can't
mussels
fuck-
are- mussels are
I
good.
I like
Calamari's
mussels.
fine if it's fried. I like fried calamari.
Oh yeah, fried calamari
That's
is
my
good.
go-to anywhere I go.
Fried shrimp.
Still haven't had.
See,
that.
I want to do crawfish, but I can't get past the face.
No,
but I heard
can't.
they good.
Even with the head off, like
I never had.
John said.
good
I heard
night.
the motherfucker smack though. Like
I heard they. I think I tried it one time.
it's good.
Yeah.
So, do you have to eat the head though?
Some,
what I
some
don't know.
people.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
no, no. Oh no, you twist, pull, you eat the body.
There you go. See,
Damn.
that's what
most
I'm
of
saying.
And
meat,
he
most
suck-
of the meat
like-
is like in the body
So
and like
suck
a little
on
bit
it,
of
too.
It's
tail.
like,
I ain't trying to suck on no like dead body
Pause.
carcass. I don't need all that.
Yeah, that's like the only two I really fuck with. Like fish.
Oh,
fish,
alligator's good.
I think
Would you
I
consider that seafood?
frog legs. I've never had frog
Lives
legs.
in the damn water.
It's frog. It's
Swamp, oceans, water.
comes from
Florida.
body of water.
I had alligator bites before. That shit was
Smack.
good.
At the fair, I've had it. It's
That's
pretty
pretty
okay.
good.
And as far as fish, catfish, orange
You
roughy,
guys had shark?
I
Nah.
want to try it.
I
want to
think I
try
had one
swordfish too.
Swordfish is good. I like swordfish.
Catfish.
I like
I'm
tuna.
hungry, man. Shit.
I like tuna.
Perch, wide mouth bass.
Oh yeah, perch is good.
Yeah, see, I don't be fucking with all the fish.
I like
like that.
perch. I like perch.
Steelhead's good too.
I've had orange roughy a couple times, but that's
Yeah, you had bacalao?
tilapia. No.
Never had bacalao?
Man,
Yeah, that's
I don't-
that Spanish fish. No, I can't get past the smell.
That shit smell like dirty toto. Yeah.
What's worse, chitlins or bacalao?
Oh my, that's a good comparison. All right, let's see.
I never had chitlins
Me
or
neither.
bacalao.
I never will.
I ain't gonna lie.
Said I never will.
And I'll admit this
No,
slide.
no.
I look down on people who eat chitlins. I'm sorry. I look
Do you
down
really?
on people. Yes, I do.
My sister Jade.
I'm
This is
sorry.
for you. All right.
Y'all some
She
Y'all
will
nasty.
eat a pig from its ass to its snout. She said, "I want
Jade.
all of it, everything in between." I'm like, "You are
Jade.
disgusting."
Why you sound like that?
Ears,
The whole thing.
the whole thing.
the whole shebang.
Good God.
John
really looked at the camera and said,
Jay.
"Jay."
No, for real. Shout out to my wife too. Like her family, they'll do like camping and like they'll get a big pig and just like
Roast it.
Hey,
Oh,
keep,
slow
nice.
hey,
roast
keep,
it.
keep Jade away from the thing.
I can eat a pig like that, but I wait for them to shred it, and I can eat the pernil. You know,
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's-
panilla.
that's the shit. But outside of that,
I don't want no parts of
You
it.
really don't fuck with pork, do
I
you?
accidentally had pig's feet one time, and it was real fatty. I was like, I got tricked into doing it. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, anything that has a lot of like high fat tendency in it, I don't really fuck with it.
kinda
I'm more like,
chewy.
I like gamey shit.
Yeah,
It
if you can
was,
go to
it was
what like
chewy.
El Capone or something, or like even Fligner's, you go up and it's frozen. The snout is just sitting in your ice. I'm like, who wants this?
I didn't know that they're selling dry aged shit in there now.
Really?
They have a whole fucking like freezer dry aged shit. They
Nice.
said it's like 35 days or something.
Nice.
But then that shit you gotta like trim it all off, and
Yeah.
you only get a certain amount of
A
it.
lot of work to it.
It low key is, but I mean, I guess it does. The flavor does like astronomically change.
So, is there anything you won't eat?
You know what?
A human.
Good, here's a good. Would you rather?
Oh,
Chicken's
thank-
feet or pig's feet? Which one?
I never had either.
What was
So-
it? Well, I only heard one.
Chicken feet or pig's
Okay.
feet?
If I had to pick one, probably chicken's feet. I guess.
I never.
I haven't had
chicken
either,
feet.
so I
Are we
don't
talking
know.
about like the talons?
You see them as little three like
Little cheetah looking things, ain't it?
Oh,
Look at
my
that.
goodness.
Chicken feet. I probably had, you probably get it all ground up.
What you think a chicken nugget is?
Oh, hey.
That's a good question. I don't know.
chicken nuggets, like just a pound of like I don't even know what it is.
Mush,
This-
fried.
Fried.
Yeah, it's just basically like grounded up beef, like grounded up
Ground up
chicken.
parts.
Mhm.
But we don't
Parts.
know that though.
Parts.
Wait, so are boneless wings just chicken nuggets?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you.
No, actually, boneless wings are. I thought
They are chicken
Yes.
nuggets.
they were
It's
cut
adver-
up chicken breast though.
They just advertise it different. No,
What do you think you would do? So if you were to go home and make your own chicken nuggets, how would you do it?
Chicken nuggets. I
See,
would.
McDonald's have our brain. warped
Okay,
to
so
think
I would
nuggets
make.
look like-
Yeah,
Exactly,
those aren't
yeah.
chicken nuggets. Like, if I was to make chicken nuggets homemade, I would buy grounded up chicken from the store, add some breadcrumbs, add some egg, and get it all binding together and make little nugget things or whatever.
That
But
sounds
for like boneless wings, I would buy a chicken breast or chicken tenderloins, cut them up, bread them, fry them.
Explain
That's the same thing.
Yeah, explain the difference. It's both chicken meat with
No, they're
breading
both-
on the outside and it's
that is-
boneless.
So the
You're
so the
correct.
boneless ones are they're not like grounded.
Correct.
So
The nuggets I would make with grounded chicken. The other one I would make with a chicken
I
breast or
could
chicken
see that.
tenderloin.
I could see that. I've never made neither, but I understand the logic.
It's the same
Hopefully-
thing.
I suppose.
I'm going the
Same
same. It's the same thing.
Same
And that's fine.
One is just more finer than the other.
One is shredded up. One is actual a breast or whatever, a tenderloin.
Tenderloiner.
Chicken nuggets are meant for old people. The way you made it, make it sound like
I love, man, chicken nuggets smack.
Soft
Bro.
on the gums.
You don't got to chew a
Hey,
lot.
more
You right,
fine.
yeah. See? All right, Jacob. What else we got today?
Should we get a monopoly on Choco tacos? Even though I googled it, most places are still doing them.
Are they?
Why
Yeah,
are
man.
they stopping it though?
Just because I'm sure lack of interest. They've always been like a mid. They're like a classic, but they're always been kind of mid, honestly.
Here's a weird thought that I had though. I think it's good for business. Anytime you say something is going extinct or out of business, and
People buy in bulk.
Yeah, not only do they buy in bulk, but if it's like nostalgic to them, like even though most of us probably never got it from the ice cream truck, we still get affected to think that that might go away. So a piece of our childhood's going away. So now we're gonna do our best to try to keep
Like,
it in
nah,
rotation.
you ain't
That
getting rid of
reminds
that
me of
shit, B.
Twinkies. When Twinkies were going to go, like in 2014, they were like,
They were never gonna
Twinkies
go.
are over, and then it was like, oh, we back. Oh, shit.
Kidding, just kidding.
Y'all really want us like that?
I don't know what that marketing idea is or strategy, but I believe it can work because you got to think independent shops. It ain't much to bend a waffle cone, put ice cream in it, and put fudge on the top and let it harden over. Like that's
Like
all
let them say
chocolate.
glazed donuts are going extinct.
Nigga, I'm at Dunkin'
See,
tonight. Not tomorrow.
People
tonight.
buying in boxes or whatever. Like
I
yeah,
need
even
a dozen chocolate. What's it? Little munchkins. I need a dozen of those. I need the glazed ones, the double glazed, old fashioned, all of it. Give me that shit.
You know, that's a
I
good
love
question.
donuts,
What
man.
what item, if it like, what item don't you want to go extinct? What can't you go without in life? You feel like, as far as like, man, I will miss that forever. I swear they better not take that from me.
I'm gonna say a burger, bro.
I was gonna say maybe some. Well, like for me, it would be like bread of like just bread. If you couldn't make bread no more, like that means no buns, no pizza, no nothing.
Well, you could have pizza on like a cauliflower.
He said the blasphemy you just spewed from your mouth.
Shut your bitch ass up.
That's like making cracked boneless wings. That's like making cauliflower boneless wings. Like no.
Man, people used to fuck that up at B-Dubs though.
and cauliflower.
Yeah, cauliflower bone swings, yeah. We used to fuck that up.
John looked at me like, "Shut your ass up."
I'm trying to think. What would I?
I'm sorry, John.
Sorry,
John,
man.
I'm sorry.
I gotta go ground beef.
I did not
you
know
can
that
do so
was a
much shit
trigger.
with ground beef.
That's
It's
true,
so
bro.
versatile.
Don't take Betsy away.
Huh? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Sorry, baby.
What about you, Cliff?
For me,
I do like the bread one though. That's a good one.
yeah,
That's versatile, you know. But like you said, ground beef, yeah. Versatile.
Cause if like I couldn't make no more pasta liga no more.
For me, rice.
Rice? Okay.
Yeah, I really love.
See, that's another one.
These are like base materials for something. Like if you don't have those bases,
See?
you had to deal with cauliflower. Man, I ain't doing that shit. No offense, man.
Anybody that likes cauliflower, we're sorry.
Yeah, well, no offense. I get it, people. You know, for keto,
Rice.
definitely understand that.
Rice is my like
Beef.
go-to carb. I love it. Puerto Rican or just white
Bread.
rice.
What about you? What about you, Ash?
It's bad as
I'm thinking now.
being Puerto Rican. I prefer
Probably
white
like
rice.
maybe a plum or a peach.
Healthy.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good answer.
it's so juicy when you bite into like a fresh like plum or peach. Like
You got your pocket knife out,
So
man.
fruit.
it's got a carb on it.
Damn.
Say the wrong answer, get it.
I was gonna say like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah. Chocolate. Okay.
Anywho's.
This motherfucker will say some processed ass shit. We saying natural yeast, beef,
I don't know, man. He said-
rice. You say a Reese cup, motherfucker.
Eat a Twix, bitch.
No, imagine though if like Snickers
Shit, like you could say like peanut butter. If you say peanut butter go extinct, shit.
Yeah, I do. I fuck with peanut butter a lot. I like
Oh,
the
peanuts.
Buckeyes. Like peanuts. Oh yeah.
Peanut.
I like pistachios.
Man.
Cashews.
I can't believe you
I
said
had you know how peanut butter is made?
I think I have an idea, but I'm not 100%, so I'm not
I
gonna.
have no idea.
Do you know who made peanut butter?
George Washington Carver.
There you go. What color was it?
A
He was-
black man.
He was fine.
Just making sure
I
you-
do this,
Brother.
Don't.
Shout out to the Proud family for that episode with
Fuck
the
you, Cliff.
peanut people.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one though. Like peanut butter that didn't exist. It'd be weird.
I feel like a lot of people have like peanut allergies though.
Why was
So
peanut?
that could like low key.
Why was peanut butter invented for?
Why was it?
like probably
Yes.
for ease of use. I don't know.
Ease of consumption for
Yeah,
people
ease
that
of
couldn't, that had dentures, and they still needed a way to get protein. That's why he created peanut butter.
Old man loved his peanuts. He was like, I gotta make butter out of it.
Butter.
Just started smashing them up.
Like, shit, it's kind of good.
For real.
I just had a crazy image pop in my head. I
Oh
just
shit!
remember
Don't.
I actually,
Stop.
you know how crazy people probably looked at that old dude at the time when he was crushing peanuts? Like, what you doing? I'm about to make butter out of these nuts. Like, what?
Pause.
Okay, we'll see you later,
Pause.
man. Go ahead, enjoy your nuts or whatever.
What year was this that he made it?
That's a great question.
Surprised nobody
You
tried to
think it
kill
was
him.
like early 1900s?
That's what I'm saying. Like Back then, they, you know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna say maybe
Some-
19.
I'm saying 1800s. You gotta be
1936. I'm gonna just throw an odd.
Okay, what year?
Pre World War One.
1936.
1936.
I'm going 1912.
I'm saying like late 1890s.
Peanut butter only has to be like 70 years old, maybe like 80 years old.
There's a lot.
You were
And
the
I feel-
closest. You said you were actually like right in the middle.
What?
It was created in 1895.
There you go.
18.
Oh, what you mean? I was close.
Yeah, he was. It was in between both their timelines.
Yeah. I'm thinking like pre World War One, there had to be peanut butter.
Oh yeah, that's like a survival. Like,
You know what I'm
part of the
saying?
kit. Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
said 1926.
I was like, that's a little bit too high.
Hey, now just think about it. Wartime, they would probably use it then.
I love you, peanut butter.
Probably took it 30 years to get off because a brother made it.
No, actually, I'm reading about it right now. Hold on.
Not gonna be monetized. Hold on. I know you thought of it, but we gotta capitalize on.
That's
this.
what I'm thinking. Like, man, like, oof, he's a good one. They
No,
got away.
actually, he did not create it.
Who?
Stop lying.
See,
Here we go, brother.
Yep.
history's getting erased. Come on, bro.
They would call this being whitewashed.
You backtracking already? Let's see.
300 uses of it.
Oh, so he didn't create it, but he was credited with forming over 300 uses for peanuts. Oh,
Shampoo.
So then who
Shaving
actually made
cream.
it? I need to know who made it now because I've been lied to all my life.
I don't know, Cliff. You may be right though. That's- yeah, I can
1884.
definitely read that. So small.
Peanut paste in 1884
Marcellus Gilmore,
of Canada.
Edson. Click on his name. I want to see what he looked like.
he patented the peanut paste, the finished process. In 1985, Kellogg, cereal guy, patented the process
The
of
cereal
creating.
guy. He was a fucking doctor.
Kellogg.
Yeah, Kellogg cereal.
I mean, it would
Not
make
the
sense.
cereal guy though.
No, that is him.
I know that,
Oh.
but I'm not saying he's not just a
Yeah.
cereal
Oh, yeah.
guy. He was a fucking doctor.
Yeah, you know the cereal guy, Captain Crunch.
In 1903,
Dr. Cereal guy.
Dr. Ambrose. Okay, so
What does he look like though? I bet he got a mustache. Curly
No, go
one,
back
too.
to the
He
peanut
might be
paste
the
guy.
he might be the Captain Crunch guy, like low key. Like,
That's him?
from him, maybe.
Shout out to Captain Crunch.
Marcellus Gilmore. I want to see who is that?
Show yourself.
Right. Show yourself.
That's him right there. With somebody else.
MSNBC can.
He got a peanut head too. Real
See,
quick.
when I see shit like this, I'm sorry, Ash, not to cut you off. It
No, you
really
good.
make me just rethink everything we didn't learned all our life. Like, man, this shit don't make sense. That was an answer on a test. Who created peanut butter? George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
It was really Marcellus Gilmore.
What are you trying to do?
Just copy and paste, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm watching.
What were you gonna say though, Ash?
Real quick, in the episode, let's pause. Let's give a shout out to our sponsor, the Creative Genius Brand. Again, make sure you guys go shop at www.creativegeniusbrand.org. We have our It's On Us merch along with the Creative Genius merch. So, guys, get a chance, go check that out.
You're
All right, let's get back to the episode. All right, I told you had a mustache. Oh, you had a beard.
go back up. That's him right there.
This is him.
Looks like Father.
I think I've
Time.
seen him in South Amherst before. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap.
Is that Jim? Hold on.
You almost look like my former employer's accountant.
Motherfucker was almost
So
100
he-
years old.
I think I seen him
He
at a gym.
patented the way to make the peanut paste, and then Dr. Kellogg came after him to perfect it.
He looked like he enjoyed peanut butter though.
Huh?
A nice little spoon. Peanut
He
butter.
was 9 years away from being 100.
God damn.
Born,
Well, look.
born 1849, died 1940.
So look, we just solved the mystery of who created peanut butter,
That's
and we were
motivation.
lied to. We were lied to.
This is like, I'm flabbergasted.
He's stuck.
I don't believe the internet. I'm still gonna say it's.
So it was a collective of people. The one
Yes.
person made the paste, one person made the machine, one person made the thing.
And
so
then
they got
and then George Washington Carver said, "You know what? I'm
I'ma
about to come
flip
up with
this shit
300
300
ways to use this one product."
You know what?
he
My-
capitalized.
he was
There
like
you
my white brothers. You gave me a good head start. Let me show you how to really do this shit.
go. Move to the
He
side.
said, hold my beer.
Yeah, exactly.
So y'all making peanut butter, I'm changing the
You
world.
gave me cocaine. I'm turning it into crack.
And just like that, we are
I think
on another werewolf.
But you guys think it's time for a mental health check?
Yeah, before that though, I just want to give a quick motivation too. Like he was how many years away from?
9.
He was 9 years away from being 100.
And back then, that's
and he came up with this.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for you guys, I think that's like you're not where you're supposed to be in life. Let that be motivation.
Everybody
He was
got their own
90
time.
something when he came up with this invention.
You never retire, and you're never done evolutionizing or maturing.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Going back to the first topic.
Oh yeah, a little tie in action. So who wants to say their mental health first this week?
I guess I'll start with the foundation of 5. I am growing 1 point each week. I was not lying last week about that. I'm well on my way. I got a birthday party to go to later where I will eat and sleep while the kids play. And I'm just looking forward to another week with new employers. And yeah, I ain't going to go too much deeper into that. I'm at a 5. And
Nice.
There you
on my
go.
way.
Gabe, what are you thinking?
what am I thinking? What we getting to eat?
Oh god.
8? Oh. Like you said 8.
No.
Damn, what we getting to eat?
Yeah. I would say I'm right where Cliff is at. I'm like a 6. Getting better every week, like you said. Just slowly going through, bullshit, but it is what it is. I like I said, man, I come in here every week, still positive, still trying to, enjoy life. So
Just
slowly but surely, Rome was not built in a day, and neither is happiness. So every day, just get better at it, and
I like that.
keep it up, man.
Jonathan?
For me, it was a good week. Like I said, I was able to be off 2 days, Thursday, Friday from work, so that gave me a little bit of a pause there. I've been busy these last 3 days though, like hell. So right now I'm at like a 7.5. I'll be an 8 after we get something to eat. No, I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good. I feel positive and just gotta try to be more optimistic. So, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You was slow. I always go.
Oh fuck you.
he was cheating off rip.
Yeah, I can tell. No. So overall, I'm at a. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm at like a 5.5. Just because I hit a wall mentally, and like probably need to go on a little detox, social media break, is to like regain my focus, motivation. I'm starting to read this book. It's called "Don't Believe Everything You Think." So far, it's a good book. Yeah, I just want to dive more into like my spirit, my purpose, what I'm doing, just to like. So I'm like 100% for you guys and our viewers out there too. So again, thank you guys for your time and attention for listening to this podcast. It means the most to us, me especially. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but thank you.
It does mean a lot. Love y'all.
Yeah. So Jacob, you?
I'm a 7.5. Been pretty good this week. Can't really complain. Parker's getting a little sick, but he doesn't know how to blow his nose. Like Park, just close your mouth and blow out your nose. Like,
You know what? I will piggyback off that because I did not for a long time. Like when I was younger, I was like, I don't know how to. I was like, I don't know how to do it. And Mom was like, just blow your nose. I'm like, how? How, Slay?
Shit, Nancy, I don't know how.
My nose, I still don't.
Yeah, like
because if you don't blow your nose, then it just settles and then you got that nasty cough. I'm like, Parker, just blow your nose. I don't know how. I'm like,
I feel for him.
Shit, I don't know about y'all. I get myself a damn near brain hemorrhage. Trying to
me too.
I'm pushing hard. Like, get this shit out of me. Fuck that.
See, I don't like that feeling, and that's why I don't do it.
But once it's out though, you see like, where the fuck did this come from?
Exactly.
It's all sitting in your cavity. It's
Yeah.
your neighbors. Just imagine.
But besides that, I mean, everything else been pretty cool. We went to the zoo. The zoo was pretty fun. Got to see my favorite animal, red panda. Shout out to
See
him.
your cousin.
Which one? Which animal am I, Cliff?
You tell me.
I don't know. You said my cousin, so you must have an idea already.
If you were an animal, Jacob,
You look
what
like
would
you're
you
in
be?
between a sloth, an anteater, a little bit of the gorilla.
Well, I did see the sloth. He was hanging out.
One wild night, you know.
The sloth was hanging out in
It
his
must have been
bed
an
just
orgy
chilling.
or something.
I'm done. I have nothing else to say.
Animal Kingdom next to us. All right.
But side note, I never realized how big a grizzly bear was until I seen that. I'm like,
I'm
like,
they're a
how
fucking
big?
bear.
they're pretty fucking big.
Like car size, like a Honda
Yeah.
Civic.
No, like
Yeah.
bigger than a fucking Honda, like a minivan.
Like, yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Like if you like
Big
had
as
a,
fuck.
if you
Hey.
had a grizzly bear standing next to a Honda CRV type shit, they're big.
That grizzly bear could probably pick up a fucking Honda.
Yes, it could literally tip it over.
Hey, Uber's here. Where you trying to go? Hey, bro. No, I'm not. No, thank you.
Corny. Throw
Yeah,
away.
corner. Sorry, guys.
So, Cliff, can you take us out with the gem, please? Cause
See, puppy.
Got you.
ooh, said Poppy.
It takes time to get to the top, and that's good because by the time you get there, you'll have learned what you need to know in order to stay there, and that's by Maria Shriver.
Period.
Thanks, Maria.
Strive to be your best.
Ooh,
And that was said by Strader.
This has been
because he ain't no hater.
No,
This
I
has
didn't
been,
know.
okay. Yeah.
Bye.
This has been an episode of It's on Us.
Yeah.
Catch you guys next time.
Cut that loop.